Today is an exciting day, and it's okay to be happy from time to time when metals prices are going up. That's okay, and we're happy here at Crescat today because we own a lot of silver and gold and copper. It's most of it is in the ground among our companies. Yes, we've got gold, silver, and copper in the ground, and man, do we have a lot of it. And so, it's okay to be happy on a day when silver prices are up and gold prices are up, and the junior mining stocks are moving up at the same time. It's not it's not overconfidence. It's not hubris. It's just okay to celebrate sometimes. And we think there is a lot more excitement still ahead. Look, my section is going to be pretty short today. Both Tavi and I have to leave early for some calls that we have scheduled here before the market close. And Quentin will be finishing up as usual, but he'll be doing it solo today. So look, I just want to review here this part of our presentation that really talks about the different exposure that we have to exploration mining around the world, to gold, to silver, to copper in our portfolio. And we do have an internal intrinsic value model that models all of our investments and our exposure and provides what we believe is a fair and reasonable value for what we think our portfolio is worth at the current metal prices. And we have in our however, as a lot of you have already recognized, now that there is a new SEC marketing rule in place, we can't get on and pump up the excitement about future appreciation potential and what we really believe our stuff is worth, because there's a new SEC marketing rule, and we can't talk about how much we really think this stuff is worth. But you guys need to understand that we too apply a pretty rigorous evaluation model using Quentin's geologic estimates about what the expected future resource will be at all of our targets, and we have a deep exploration portfolio, including 78 different companies. 59% of these companies we believe have bona fide discoveries. And what does that mean? Well, it's Newmont Mining's criteria for what a discovery is, and that's 3 or more 100-gram meter gold equivalent intercepts from drilling results. Now, drilling results may not be an official 43-101 compliant resource, or reserve, but it's the pathway to getting there. And many of our companies do have reserves and resource already official in place. But what we're talking about is our geologic estimates based upon the drilling progress to date and the targets about what we think the metal endowment really is likely to be among our portfolio. It's a moving target. There's always new drilling in progress. We have 114 drills operating around the world now expected among our portfolio companies over the next year. This is more drilling than all of the major gold mining companies combined in terms of greenfield exploration drilling. Exploration. Why exploration, Crescat? Why are you guys focused on these junior mining stocks that are highly risky, and some of these things are penny stocks and micro caps? And why not just buy Newmont and Barrick? What are you doing? Well, this is exploration is where the real value is created in this industry. In our opinion, it's where the billionaires create their billions. And our chief compliance officer told us, well, you can't make that kind of a statement, unless you're going to be able to back it up. Well, we can back it up. Exploration, whether it's Pierre Lassonde, Eric Sprott, Ross Beatty, Tom Kaplan, Robert Friedland, these are the billionaires in the mining industry who made their money on the exploration and discovery side of the marketplace. And this is where we are focused. If you were to invest in just one or two mining companies, you would be taking extraordinary risk. But if you're putting together a portfolio of 78 companies, all with exciting drill targets, and you have a guy like Quentin Henney helping you to handpick each of these, and you have an activist strategy to work with the management team and the technical team, and you get money to these companies through private placements, through PIPE investments in public companies, and you can get warrants. It's an exciting strategy, and it has a lot of upside potential. We can't talk about what that upside potential is, but we believe our stocks are extraordinarily undervalued at current metal prices. We have a macro view where metal prices are still going higher. Gross targets, we got 641 million gross gold ounce equivalent of target deposits. We have, net probability adjusted 286 million ounces of net probability adjusted. So this is based on the drilling progress to date. This is the amount of metal endowment collectively that we think our companies have created. Yes, it's in the ground still, and it still has to be extracted and turned into resource and reserve and mined and produced. But that's how it's done. That's how it's done. It starts with drilling and discovery. And there's been a massive underinvestment in drilling and discovery over the last 12 years in this country at a time when demand is really starting to take off. So we think we're the sweet spot here, and for the last 3+ years, we have been building this killer portfolio. I know it's exciting right now to see silver breaking out above $30 an ounce, and $30 an ounce, and silver was $50 an ounce back in 1980. It was $50 an ounce back in 2011. You think it's going to 50 and higher again in this cycle? Well, think for yourself. We certainly believe it has that potential. Man, do we have a lot of silver in our portfolio, including what we think is potentially some of the biggest new silver discoveries on the planet right now. 47% of our portfolio today is a primary silver focused company. 43% is gold focused, 8% copper. We've got it all, and it's a very exciting place to be at a time when metals prices are breaking out. This is all that I'm going to talk about today. Toby's going to give some macro updates. Quentin's going to talk about silver, and Toby's going to talk about silver. Silver's a pretty exciting place to be right now, including one of our largest positions across our funds, which is a silver story that potentially has one of the biggest silver discoveries in history, potentially.